Hello, Covenant County. Welcome to this week's edition of Gimme Shelter. I sure wish we had the old Rolling Stones song, Gimme Shelter. We could play with this, but they want money for us to play that. And we're all about not having any money, aren't we?
Yeah, I know that feeling.
If money was I couldn't have money for my middle name even, you know.
Yeah. It would cost you money.
It would cost me money. That's right. I got Kayla here with me from the Andalusia Animal Shelter. Now, if you don't know where that is, just go out of here, bust out of town like you're going to River Falls, and right before you fall off the hill and go down to River Falls, where the E.L. Moore Bridge is and all that other stuff, you'll see a road to the right that says Coliseum Avenue. And down at the end of the Coliseum Avenue, you'll see a building. And in that building, they've got a lot of the sweetest, cutest animals in the world, like this thing.
She's not going to meow for the world.
Oh, look at this little baby. Kayla brought this to us today. Look, it's got no tail. It's a great, great animal. Look at it. A sweet little kitty cat who's scared to death of the fat man. And but they have got, it's right here. It's November the 21st, right before Thanksgiving. And I'll guarantee you this cat's thankful for being right here with us. Now, can you give me the backstory on this cat?
It was brought in as a stray, but it was really, really malnourished and covered in fleas, had eye infection. But we've got her eyes cleared up and got her gained some weight, a little bit of weight. She's still really skinny, but she's ready to go home with someone.
She's a cute little kitty cat, and sweet as she can be.
She likes being near someone.
We asked Kayla to bring this in because we had fleas in the building anyway. We just needed some pets for them.
Right. And we come in here to collect all the fleas for you.
But she'll take the fleas. I'm kidding about the fleas in the building. They'll get back to our landlord and he'll be over here exterminating us too.
She don't have fleas either.
Sir?
Only mongrels in here is us.
That's right. We're the only real mongrels. But this is an example of what y'all do there, though. Is you find these animals that are cast away or people, don't care for them or...
Find them where feral cats. This place, Andalusia has lots of feral cats. And they have more kittens and more kittens and more kittens. And then I end up with them.
Well, feral cats are a kind of a different thing to handle anyway. I mean, if they're very old,
they'll tear you up.
They're more than a handful.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate.
You'd rather grab a German Shepherd or a Bulldog than a cat.
Than a cat. I'm telling you, cattle cut you in so many ways. It's pitiful, especially one that's used to
being left alone.
And having to fend for itself. But now this one is just as sweet as it can be. It doesn't have a name. No. You can name this little kitty cat yourself. She's just, look how sweet she is.
And she'll sit right there all day and let you pet her.
She is. Can you imagine sitting at home with this little kitty cat right up next to you by the fireplace, watching the television, maybe doing a little reading, and this little thing right here snuggles right up.
She's patiently waiting for someone to come get her so she can play in their Christmas tree.
That's right. You shouldn't have said that. They all think they're Tarzan.
I know.
Now she's in the hunter-killer mode. It's not a dead bird there, but if you get this animal and you let her out, she might bring you a little present like a dead bird every once in a while.
Just to make sure that you're eating enough.
That's right, because she loves you, and they're showing you how much they love you. These are very affectionate
I actually
animals.
read an article about that.
Yeah.
That when they bring you their leftovers, it's because they don't think that you're eating enough.
That's right. Well, my cat obviously looked at me and said, I'm not bringing you anything.
I did have a cat that would bring me half-eaten squirrels. I couldn't for the life of me think why she thought I was hungry.
Yeah,
Maybe it's my children.
That may be it.
They may look hungry.
We had a cat that would bring me a spoon every once in a while. Stick it in your throat. But when I was a youngster, about 13 or 14. We were living over here on Montgomery Street. And 2 houses away was Dr. Johnson, Dr. R.A. Johnson. He was a veterinarian that lived down here. And he had his office in his backyard, and he had a kennel. Folks, I'm allergic to cats, even pretty ones.
Well, why didn't you tell me?
That's okay. It's never. And so is Daniel, and
Oh, my
it's
goodness.
never stopped us
Oh.
because they're just great. But anyway, we had a tornado that came through our neighborhood that knocked down some trees, and it put a tree over in Dr. Johnson's kennel. And all the cats and dogs escaped. Well, we were out of school, obviously, after the big tornado deal, so he had 2 sons, Robert and Alan, and I was about like one of the boys. And he called us over there and he says, guys, I got a problem. All my animals are out. Y'all have got to run down these animals and bring them back, or these people are going to be all over me for losing the animals. But it was a tornado. Doesn't matter. I'm responsible for them. So he sent us out, and, we went to gathering dogs and cats and that kind of stuff. About 3:30 in the afternoon, he brought us back, and he says, okay, that's enough dogs and cats. I said, what do you mean? He says, I don't know where you went, but I've got 4 more dogs and 6 more cats than I had before the tornado. And he says, you got to find out where to carry them back to now.
You need an animal control job right there.
We could control the animals in the neighborhood. It was dangerous just to be walking around, be an animal in the
Picking
neighborhood.
up people's dogs that's still on leashes.
Yeah. Here. We're going to take you to a special place. Well, folks, we're going to be back in just a minute. We're going to have something else besides this beautiful little kitty cat. But I want you to think about, seriously, it's Christmas time. You want to do a good deed, get one
Come
of
out
these.
and adopt.
Adopt one of these little sweet things like this, and bring them into your life, and let them make your life better. And I promise you, they will. This little kitty cat here is just beautiful. It's so sweet. Can you imagine yourself with something like this? And when you get them, they've already been taken care of. They've got an awful lot of their health problems already handled, and they're reasonable. And this one's a little girl, and but they've got a program where they can spay and neuter them when they get a little bit older, and you can just have a cat that'll love you and only you. Well, anyway.
And monsters.
And monsters.
Yeah, because that one right there is sure after your monster.
Yeah, this one's after a monster drink. I want to take a picture of her. Anyway, we'll be back in just a minute. Welcome back to our second part of our Gimme Shelter with our stars from the
What'd you call it?
Andalusia.
Bob and Weave?
Yes, that's right. We're going to call these 2 Bob and Weave from the Andalusia Animal Shelter, and our guest Kayla Cleveland, who's the wrangler today for these animals. And we've got a couple other little cuties here. And she said, we've got 2 of these little fellas, and this is Bob and that's Weave, but you can call him Bob and you can call this Weave because they don't recognize their names yet. And these are not going to be big animals. These are going to be precious little bitty animals here, and they're part Dachshund and part Chihuahua.
Chiweenies. Chiweenies.
They're chiweenies.
There you go.
I didn't know if they were Chihuahuadors or
Dachshund-weenies.
Dachshund-weenies or whatever.
You can't say chiweenie without smiling.
That's right, you can't.
You can't say chiweenie. And these things are just so cute. Look at them. They look like little baby Rottweilers or baby baby Dobermans or something like that. I mean, their color is just out of this world. And you can look at these paws and you tell these are not going to be big animals.
I think they said the mom was like 4 pounds.
Wow. And she had these sweet little babies. Now this one is, this one's a boy. So he's not going to be a whole lot of trouble unless you got girls around a little bit later.
Yeah. Well, I mean, no, he'll be neutered, so he won't.
And you can get him neutered, but he is so sweet. Now, I don't know if you can get this, but watch his tail.
He's just so happy.
He's just so happy to be up here with somebody, and he'll be this way. Now I've had Labradors, I've had Dachshunds, I've had Brittany Spaniels, I've had, but you know, my favorite is this little old Chihuahua I've got, and her tail's just the same as that.
Always happy to see you.
Yeah, and if this dog's anything like that, every other Chihuahua that I've ever seen, they're going to find somebody at your house, and they're going to
bond with them. Yep.
And that's going to be one of the best pets that you ever had. And
they are so cute.
Bob and Weave don't act like they've got a case for the world, though. They act like they're kind of laid back.
Yeah, so far.
You know.
I mean, but I'm not convinced that they didn't party all night.
You think
because
they're worn out?
As soon as they left, all the other dogs were just, oh, finally, we can take a nap.
I wonder if they're like that elephant eating pistachio that on the commercials that can't forget everything.
Yeah.
But, what'd you do last night?
Right.
And well, it
Turned
just
into Animal House, really.
I lived in Animal House
Oh
in
my
college,
gosh.
and we really don't have time for those stories. But this is a cute little. Now, tell me the story on these.
From my knowledge, when a friend of mine called me and told me that a house was being cleaned out, and she was a breeder and a hoarder. I ended up with 11 puppies.
She was a boarder.
Yeah, there you go. 3 chiweenies. Oh, look at you.
Oh,
3
sweet.
chiweenies and some blue heeler mix and some bulldog mix. And I have 11 or 12, but that's what I got. And then Escambia County got 12, and then 4 of the other dogs went to foster. Mm-hmm. So I mean, she had quite a few, and that's just the dogs. That's not the cats.
Well, are they all as friendly? And I mean, they've
yeah.
obviously been exposed to people.
Oh yeah.
That's a good thing. That's a good thing for this little girl too. And now you know this is a good animal when he can look at a cat and just wag his tail. He's
Well,
just
the cat's bigger than the dog.
yeah, but he's a laid back dog. You know,
He don't want to start a fight with that.
I can see this dog. You know, that's trouble over there. I think I'll just lay down by.
Yeah. That's like a teddy bear and a porcupine cross right
That's
there.
right,
You don't want
that's
to mess
right.
with that.
But Bob and Weave are available. How much would it cost you to adopt one of these right now?
$40.
What if I had a big old bag of dog food?
Yep, or the dog food. We're still doing the big 50-pound bags of dog food.
50-pound bag of dog food. And if you'll take that up there, you can adopt. You can walk out with one. You can walk out with this little animal. Aren't you a cute thing? Oh, I just love you.
The 2 I had last time, I've already adopted out.
Really?
I have no more of those left.
See, you're on the list now,
Yeah.
puppy. You're gonna be popular. You're gonna go to a nice home. Somebody's gonna feed you good little puppy treats, and you're gonna grow up and be a great loyal animal.
That feels good, though.
Folks, they've got these animals and a whole lot more animals that are sweet, cute, fun, and beautiful, smart. Some of them are loyal. All of them are lonesome. Looking for a good place to go to. And all that's missing in their life is you. If you can go and visit with them at the Andalusia Animal Shelter over there on Coliseum Avenue, where the old fairgrounds used to be, at the top of Devereaux Hill, pretty much. Go by and see Kayla, and she's got some other people there that help her.
Wayne, he's gone this week, but yeah, normally he's there.
Yeah.
He's on vacation, I guess.
And but are y'all going to be open Friday?
No, we're closed Thursday and Friday.
Well, so if you want this animal, you got to get it pretty quick, or you can get him next week, or this animal,
Or any other ones.
or any of the other animals. Look at that. Can you see these two on a wanted poster? I can't. They want you to be their owners.
Yes.
That's it, folks. That's the Covington County, Andalusia Animal Shelter, and they're just darling. If I didn't have animals of my own, I don't think you'd make it out of here. I'd be going for that bag of dog food right now. Anyway, folks, for a bag of dog food or for $40, you can have one of these sweet little animals. And what all have they had done for them thus far?
The first shot and worming so far. Mm-hmm. And when they have 2 more weeks and we can microchip them.
Right.
But that's included.
Yeah.
In the adoption process.
Yeah. I'm glad. I'm glad y'all do that. I think that's a good thing. And helps you keep.
It helps return a lot of lost pets. It's great.
Kayla, thank you. And thank you for bringing in these sweet little animals. Thank you for your patience with them and with us. Thank you for listening.
I've enjoyed it.
Our old bad jokes, but more than anything, thank you for what you do for these little creatures. And
he's wanting to take this cat home.
Yeah, I know he does. Daniel
there?
wants to take the cat home, but I'm afraid that there'll be trouble in River City if we do that. I want to take this puppy home.
See, I can make you a great 2-for-1 deal.
Yeah, 2 bags of dog food, 2 animals. All right, folks, we're going to we'll be back next week with a couple of more of these cute little creatures.
Never know what's going to come in.
That's right. Y'all take care.